I've been feeling like a motherfucking postman, sending letters to the people, all the letters that I got, I'm like an old man. Hold up when the old man, let me back up in this bitch, I'm playing.
What's up? WXUT 88.3 Full Effect Radio back in the building. We got Fat Bub on the mic talking to you. We got L. Sims right next to me. We got my man Grizzly Bear LaFlair, aka they call him Juice.
They call me Juice with a 6, capital ICE, aka Arm & Hammer. You know, find me on your local
Six
campus.
guys.
6 guys.
All that, you feel me?
You know, type.
We got and most importantly, we got a few guests to the room. Misfit Orphanage is in here with us right now. That is consisting of my brother Seven the Outlaw,
ASAP,
my brother Alias. You know what I mean? We in the building, man. Do us a favor. Who is Misfit Orphanage?
Misfit Orphanage is me and Alias, and we have a quasi member by the name of Blue Notes. That's a producer. Got a sick album out right now called Sweet Life. We just got done bumping it. We got a couple members that's like quasi members of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's really just me and him, really just flowing back and forth.
Absolutely. So, so tell me this, man. Y'all got a new project out, right?
We got a new project.
Bloody Sundays, right?
Bloody Sunday Bones and Microphones.
Y'all did not skimp on the content.
Did you hear the intro?
I heard the intro.
Yeah.
Did you like the intro?
I like the intro, but I like the very first track after the intro too. Was that don't tell me the name of that track. Was it Yeah?
Oh,
was that
yeah,
number 2?
Yeah.
Was that number 3? Or was that number 3?
Yeah.
That was Yeah. Was the second one?
That was one of our first songs as a group.
Okay, yeah. I just heard it recently. I didn't get to hear the whole thing. That's why I was saying, man, y'all put like 18. How many tracks?
It was 24 tracks.
24 tracks. So no, I did not hear all 24, but I did listen to them, and I heard y'all got some dope stuff on there, man.
Yeah, you didn't get to the bread and butter of it.
I didn't get to everything.
The very end of it changes into a total different album. Dude.
I heard one track, and I had to text my man. It was Chillin'.
Oh, you like Chillin'?
Right. Oh, he was spitting. You know he was spitting on there. I was like,
yeah. That's one of our sweat, man. We did that at a show that we just recently did. What was it on?
Yeah, that was at the
man,
Sky
people
Bar.
went nuts,
Sky
bro.
Bar, yeah.
Did you hear new Crunk?
I don't think so.
What? It got like
so.
It got like 1,422,000
I only got a chance to hear about 7 or 8 of them, man.
I'm dead serious. Like I was gonna try to play it up here, but it's impossible. They'd be like,
yeah.
So what are the person
for most of them? Yeah, that's
I'm weak.
It's called #New Crunk. I promise to God, it's probably 1.4 million F words in it, and that's the hook. And it's featuring She Speaks. Have y'all hip to She Speaks?
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm familiar. I love the F word though. So
yeah, good.
I'm definitely gonna have to check that out because I said it quite frequently.
Yeah, good. You gonna like that song. Oh, and Drastic.
Words, you gonna like that song.
Yeah, Drastic on that track too.
So we jump right into the mixtape, but if y'all can get the people at home a little bit of information about yourself, how long y'all been rapping, you know what I'm saying, where y'all from. I know where y'all from, or where y'all from, a little stuff like that.
We started off like this. I'm from Out Hill, USA. That's where I'm from. That's exactly where I'm from. I met this cat in high school. We had a group back in the day with another brother named Forfeit. And we was Tripe Syndicate then. Me and this dude didn't get along at all. Like, he's the exact opposite of me. We is two different people. But as I grew in music and got older, I used to drive to Cleveland every day to go to work. And every day I used to pass this place, this sign that said Orphanage. I just kept saying Orphanage. I'm so bored. I started freestyling to myself. It was like, Orphanage, I'm a Misfit Orphanage. I'm like, damn, that'd be dope, man. I need to get up with somebody that can go bar for bar with me. So first person I thought of was dude. Now we grown, we got kids, we married, and now we get along. Now we like best friends, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And it's crazy.
How that work?
And I hit him up, he like, well, I haven't rapped in a little bit, but he the type of dude, when you see him, you don't think he rap. Especially when you hear him snap. People be like, man, that was him in the booth. So I had to get him, I was like, man, look, no, you know what I'm saying? But I had to put the homie in there, you feel me? I had to put that, but I was like, yeah, hey, bro, what's up, man? We gotta do this, and then we hit that and thinking about you when She Speaks, she should
so
be a
this
part
your
of us.
first project together?
You get technical with it. We did Tripe Syndicate, and y'all had Static Cartel back then.
Right.
So we did a lot of music together before, but first project, yeah. Like, he got a solo project coming up that got like 20 songs on it.
Right.
My solo dropped week before this one dropped. I had 23 songs on it.
Oh, so y'all not playing?
We don't play, bro.
Like y'all not, because you know most people don't give people that much music at one time. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm actually working on a project after this one that's about to come out. So that this one that's coming up is actually in its mixing stage. The next one is going to be almost a whole nother genre.
Yeah, and this Bloody Sunday is a trilogy. So yeah, it's a trilogy. So
Yeah.
So how did y'all come up with like that? Because that title sounds pretty gruesome.
yeah, that Bones and Microphones, Bloody Sunday. I don't even remember.
The
I
intro
think
was cool with that bones and microphones.
Yeah,
that was
okay.
cool.
The girl that was rapping that She
Yeah.
Speaks. The girl that was doing the spoken word was She Speaks.
Okay.
Shout out to She Speaks.
Shout out to She Speaks, man. She a monster. She bite dude heads off, bro. For real, for real.
Yeah.
The lady in the background that's doing the hum that part. That's my lovely wife. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jay.
Real talk. Hey, man, I promise you, she was walking around in the crib, bro, just doing that. I was like, hey, hold on. So I got up with the beats,
Yeah.
DJ Climatic,
yeah.
and I'm like, hey, bro, you got to
DJ
check this out.
Climax.
Sent it to him, and he made a beat for us right then and there. And that when we rapping, we freestyling on that boy.
He's all I'm leaving is bones and microphones. I
Hey.
said, hey, that was smooth.
So you guys are doing music on top of music on top of music. How do you guys have time to balance the family and the music life? Y'all throwing them with all types of
Man,
music.
I'm so glad you asked us that, because that's what makes us us, bro. Like, I got 3 kids, been married 9 years. I got married at a young age. You know what I'm saying? I go to church on Sunday. I make sure I go to work every day, but I do my music every single day. And messing with this dude, you gotta come with your A game or something, bro, because this dude is sick, bro. For real, for real. So, like, he write all day, so I started stepping up and just writing every day. And plus, besides that, I'm, like, popular on Facebook for some reason. So, like,
Facebook
people be...
goes still.
Dude, I'm
Facebook
telling you.
still go
I'm,
for
like,
real.
extra popular on Facebook. Like, I didn't notice, but people was like, man, you know you popular on Facebook, right?
Yeah,
Facebook
you got like
go.
you got
Yeah,
like
they-
the 3,000
Yeah,
and plus.
hey, I seen a dude
followers.
from high school. He's like, hey, what's up, Seth, bro? What's up? I'm like, what up, though? He's like, man, I heard you rich now. He's like, yeah, I seen you with the big body with the 22s. I said, they
So
20s, but I keep them clean. Yeah, I ain't rich, though, bro.
So you said now you did say that y'all are both got the family life, both got kids, all of that. Now I know for certain Corey does have you a full-time father, man.
Yeah.
Full-time
bro.
father,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because I do this. Corey is my coworker. If nobody knew, I see this man every day, and he rarely talks to me about the studio. Rarely talks to me about rapping. I have to pry rapping out of him. Seriously. He's quick to give me a story about the family, about the kids, about something like that. And it's always surprising because when I hear your music, it's some serious stuff. It's not a game. You're not just doing this, you know what I mean? Like some guy just doing it on his free time, but it's not really good. He's not really, you know what I'm saying? Not taking him serious. No, you put out some serious music with some serious rhymes, so it's always interesting to me when I think about that dynamic. And like I said, I always got to pry rap out of you. So and he said you write all day. So when do you find the time to write and get these bars tight?
Man, like to be honest with you though, I can't even tell you that I multitask. I just task, man. Whatever I do is 100%. You know, so when I work, I work. If I got that pen in my hand, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? If I'm washing some dishes, that's what I'm doing. If I'm changing a diaper, that's what I'm doing.
ASAP, bang, bang.
If I'm reviewing the chart, that's what I'm doing. You know, like I put my heart and my soul into everything that I do.
Okay.
Like my music is an extension of me, so that never stops. You know, even if you see me doing something else, that's inspiration for what I write down. So it's just a matter of time before I sit down and put it down there, and then that's a wrap after that, man.
Yeah, because you'll throw a random bar about plasma. I've seen you do it.
Yeah.
You know, in case you don't know, he works at the plasma center. So he'll throw a random bar in there, but it'll be dope. You
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like everything, like, okay, like Bruce Lee says, you gotta be like water. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like whatever the container is.
You put water in a bowl, it becomes the bowl. You
Exactly.
put water and on a plate, it becomes the plate. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm the container. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many things that sum up Alias, and that's exactly what Alias is. Alias is a sum of everything that he's come in contact with. Like for me, doing so much work with Seven the Outlaw, my style has changed because I've absorbed a little bit of him. You know what I'm saying? because of the fact that I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I work, the fact that I grind, all of that is a sum of what Alias is right now.
Groovy.
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting because you two are, as far as my knowledge, the first the first group of rappers or whatever that we had in here who have the family and y'all adults, man. You know what I mean? Y'all grown men. You know, you got lives, you got children, you got families. So, what is like a studio session with y'all? Like, is it what you would imagine a regular rapper studio session is, or is it more laid back? Is it more focused? Like, describe it for me.
Typical rapper items.
On his end, yeah. Yeah, me, I'm more. As soon as I walk in, I just put what I put down. Like, I put my wallet down and my keys, and then I don't even care about no life, nothing else. I do bring me a bottle of Bel Air Rosé.
Okay.
And I keep him cold in Dude's studio. You know what I'm saying? I have brought that ice machine with me and everything to keep him cold, because when I'm done and I'm sitting back and he doing his thing or whatever, because we be back and forth, solo project, album, next album. Like, this dude already on his next mixtape, and I'm already on my next mixtape. So we in session, like, you know, go to this folder or whatever. I'm not cracking my boy open until I'm done, because I'm all about business when I go in there. First of all, I got a different style where you don't get no middle person with me. You get a person that they like me. Or they don't like me. I don't got that middle one. So when I go in. I don't want to be buzzed or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes Alias come in with his 2 girls. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And then it's just all mellow. We all in there on some chill mode. And what I'm doing is I'm playing Uncle 7 the Outlaw, the greatest Uncle 7 the Outlaw in the world. You feel me? That's what I'm doing. So I'm making sure his kids not touching buttons and stuff, and he go do his thing.
So your kids are sometimes with you when you guys are recording?
Oh yeah, on the track Bow Down. They actually featured on that track, man.
Featuring the babies.
Yeah, my daughter, my oldest daughter, Eternity Amore, she always wanted to go to the studio. She's like my biggest fan. And I finally took her like last week. She's 7 years old. I never took her before, because before the dude, he smoked. I don't want my kids around smoking stuff, so he stopped smoking and everything. I was like, okay, cool, I can bring her in there. She didn't even know where she was going. She was just like, and then when she got there, she was like, Daddy, where's we at? I said, we in the studio, bro. We out here. Man, she cried. She didn't even know. And guess what? She Speaks was in there killing, so she got to see a female that got a husband that been married 7 years, that got 2 kids in there killing. She's like, can I stand on this chair and watch her? I said, go ahead. That's all women empowerment. That's what we about.
Absolutely.
And she a murderer too. I mean, she ain't nothing to play with.
That's a really dope dynamic, and I keep stressing it because it's not one that you get. It's from more so underground rappers. You know what I'm saying? Still, I hate to use the term local, because sometimes local it can come off as kind of rude, but still, like I said, underground city rappers, and it's like, I asked Corey one time, we had this discussion before.
Wait, time out real quick. You have to stop calling him Corey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
it's a habit.
The Corey is kind of his rap name too, though. Because some people, so many people so used to his name being Corey, they be like, oh, Corey. So it's not weird.
Corey.
All right.
Corey,
I just want to make sure.
Now, if Lydia start calling me by my government, it's gonna be a problem. Because I don't like that.
So, Alias, I've had this conversation with Alias before, and by y'all being, like I said, adults who have families and careers, you definitely have a career. I don't know if you have a straight up career like that. What is the goal of, because y'all put out some real serious good music,
And a lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it. What is the ultimate goal? Because I know we discussed the fact that, what if somebody were to bring you a record deal tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Would you be able to get up and leave the fam like that and go pursue a career with tours and like the whole tour life and all of that? Would you be able to do that?
What's the future looking like?
Yeah, I actually like to answer that one, because first off, I'm actually a second generation artist. I am actually the son of a member of Funkasaurus, which was a very old school Toledo hip hop collective, almost like the equivalent of the Wu-Tang Clan, but in the Glass City way back like early 90s. And I grew up with a pops that that went out and toured. You know what I'm saying? And went to studios that were outside of the city, because it was before the digital age where it was easy to come up with a studio. You had to go out back in the day. So being a second generation artist and having kids myself, I think about them a little bit more than I think about myself when it comes down to my art. I mean, I could probably be out touring or trying to be on coast to coast or something like that. But right now I'm focused on my career so that I can feed my seeds. But my goal is to touch as many people as possible with my music, and by whatever means necessary.
Exactly.
So if that's via a record deal and I touch 1 million people that way,
We ain't talking
then
about
so
Puffy.
be it. If
And no Puffy record deal.
We ain't talking about
Right. If it's something that's more grassroots and person to person, then I'm perfectly fine with that. If it's just my baby singing my songs when I'm taking them to school in the morning, then I'm happy with that too.
Salute.
Man. It's about really touching their hearts. You know what I'm saying?
That was great.
I rock with that.
Yeah.
I rock with that so much because, I mean, nowadays, and I spoke about this last semester when we had another artist that came in here and he really gave like an answer that was A1, and just like that. And I feel like nowadays people, it's just a hustle for real. It's just the music is just a finesse to people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just a way to get
right.
some money in your pocket, try to get on quick.
Yeah, you get some artists that want to do music to make money or be famous. With Misfit Orphanage, when I drummed this whole idea up, it was more like we wanted to touch different people. Like we wasn't going straight for Miami. We was going for Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? We wanted the white kids in Minnesota. You know, we wanted South Dakota. We wanted Iowa. You know what I'm saying? So we could come home on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? We want to come home on the weekends, on the weekday for our family and go tour on the weekends. We wanted to sell merchandise, and that's what we gonna eventually try to do. And like the perfect person I could think of is Tech Nine. Tech Nine go home. He go home on Mondays, bro. He got a family, but he making $6.5 million a year just off merchandise.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
This fan base is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. But see how he built it for so long? We gonna always be rappers, man.
Right.
People not used to older rappers yet. Like I'm older than you, right? I'm 33.
Right.
People not used to 50-year-old rappers yet because rap really just started popping like 80, 81, 82.
Exactly.
So nobody never had it. But you'll never hear about you never hear about a rock star saying, "Oh, well, he's about to be 44s. It's about over for him." No, he's still rocking. Ozzy Osbourne still biting heads off chickens.
But why is that?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you touched on that.
He like 69.
Why is it that for some reason in hip hop, people feel like the old can't speak for, not the old, but I guess the
It's deep.
older
I can tell you, it's
can't
real
speak
deep.
for the culture and only the young can?
It's
Why
real
is
deep.
that?
I can tell you it's really, really deep. I'm gonna say it really, really fast. And I'm not that big militant dude. I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an equality type of dude. But what that holds is African Americans is majority of hip hop.
Okay.
And we hate on each other majority of the time.
Crab in the barrel.
So it's off top. So it's that old Willie Lynch syndrome that just says, "Oh, he can't do it. Now he old." Rick Ross, that dude was rapping for 20 years before he even got signed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He just changed his persona. He grew a beard, took the jersey off and put a suit on. Now people, it's acceptable for him to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then it's also a lot of the things that go along with pop music, because you got hip hop and then you got hip hop.
Yeah.
Right.
And to be honest, if you're not hip hop, then you just an underground artist nowadays. And when it comes down to pop music, typically it tends to gravitate towards the teenage young adult crowd. So typically those people aren't the ones that have kids. They're not the ones that had careers and the struggles that they go through. So we trying to bring something to bring everything full circle, because there's something to be represented from every facet of America.
Yeah, because if
not just a small margin which is represented currently.
If you listen to my solo mixtape, bro, it's called Clubber Lang Volume 1, by the way. It's on Dat Piff. That album don't sound... Rossi said, "Man, Seven, you don't sound like nobody from Toledo, bro." I said, good. That's exactly what because I'm me.
Right.
But that album doesn't sound nothing like our album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'll do a drill time song for real. I don't care. It depends on when you put it in front of me. It depends on what I'm feeling at the time. You know what I'm saying? People look at me. I'm the nicest guy in the world, bro. People look at me like, oh man, that dude's he a thug. I ain't a thug. I'm a family man. But hey, if you run up in my crib, I become a thug. I put that on paper. ASAP, off top. You know what I'm saying? I got kids, man. You know what I mean? But the moral of the story, what I'm trying to say about that is, people put themselves in a box. They're not allowed to do this and they're not allowed to do that.
Right.
I like the cats that's coming up now. I like all the so-called ignorant music or whatever. I'm not the hip-hop head like, oh, that's not hip-hop. Don't listen to that. I'm not that type of dude.
I'm not.
I like everybody. I think everybody there. Again, it go back to that syndrome, man. You don't hear a Nickelback hating on Metallica. They don't got nothing to do with each other.
Really quick, I just want to say that goes with. What's up, y'all? That goes with a genre evolving to me.
Thank you.
The genre evolves, and it's gonna come in different forms. It's like the way Drake rhymes. They weren't rhyming like that in the 90s and stuff. It's just with the genre. That's all.
Exactly. Now you can do, like, people hate Drake. Like, why? He's sweet.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
He's sweet. He got bars. Okay, he sings. Say something else. Oh, he likes when he sings. Okay, you hating on him again.
He's an artist.
You know what I'm saying? He dope. But dude, you got guys like Kevin Gates. A beast, bro. He a beast, but he talking about something totally different. You feel what I'm saying? I think we all got it. We all got a place there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think the Misfit Orphanage is there to talk about the blue collar cats that just go to work, go to school. You know what I'm saying? And come home and take care of their kids and break people's heads off in the sun.
I like it. Like I said, I like the dynamic, and I really like the thought that y'all put into it.
I swear.
The insight we getting into, this is, like I said, it's different. It's a different dynamic, and it's dope to speak on.
I had to find the perfect person to make that cover.
Yeah.
I had to find the perfect person. I actually called Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Got a hold of Head Crack. Shout out to him.
Hey, man, I used to listen to that show and to work.
Got a hold of him
Funny
and said,
dude.
man, who is the best artist that could do a comic book art? And he shot me dude. And dude's name is Ron Wonder.
Word.
And when I told him, I mean, me and him was back and forth for 2 weeks. Nope, sent it back. Nope, not that. Nope, this is perfect. But, man, couldn't nobody else has done it better, man.
Well, let's get in. I think just
Welcome back to WABT 88.3 Full Effect Radio. It's your boy Big Grizz with two Z's. You know what I'm saying? We still rocking it here with Misfit Orphanage.
Yeah, exactly.
That was I Don't Even Know Your Name. That beat was crazy.
Big boy
Like,
tracks.
both those beats are pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Blue Notes.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, I definitely want to shout out to the fan base, the ladies that you write to the ladies. My favorite definitely is Verbal Caress. After I got past that, it was you on the track. I was listening to it. Mainly I love it because once you get the girl's mind, the body follows. And how you were just talking to...
message.
I was just talking to... I was just listening to it. But, like, how do you... What's some things that you like to, like, talk about, like, the message that you like to give to the ladies and everything else, and just how you write to your songs
Can
about
you
it?
say it one more time so I can write it down, though? Possibly. When you get the mind,
The body follows.
the body follows. That is a jewel.
Well, okay, on Verbal Caress, I usually talk to my wife for real. That's when I'm doing a track like that. I'm usually talking to my wife. Or with Verbal Caress, it was a whole metaphor about music. So my beat, the B word, was music. So if you re-listen to it when you get a chance, you'll notice that I'm talking about music, and music is my actual female, is my actual woman. But yeah, that's what I do. I usually visualize talking to my wife or something, cause my wife always say something nice, and she's like a very nice person.
Shout out to like Sturgeon Alcohol.
Yeah, man, she's like a really nice person. I'll be like, man, you know, how did I end up with you, bro? And then I just write. As soon as I hear that beat, I think of it like, okay, what would be cool for my daughter to hear when she's 17?
Exactly.
Like, oh, that's my dad.
Yeah, being a gentleman is
Definitely on
very,
yours. Yeah.
Very important, man. Like it's an art. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just clubbing somebody over the head and bringing them back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a little bit of finesse that has to come into play, and that's what makes the music universal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes it more applicable to an everyday situation. You know what I'm saying? You can be playing that and you can see somebody walking down the street and you can think that. It's not something that you necessarily need to be in the club or need to be in that zone in order to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Verbal Caress is one of them that's, in like 15 years, it's still gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
Like Know Your Name is gonna be like that. It's gonna be like 10 or 15 years from now, it's gonna be like, hold on, these dudes from Toledo, why didn't we never hear this or whatever? You know what I'm saying? If we don't do our job properly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think that verbal caress is crazy. That's why I'm glad you said that.
And they touch emotion. There's a lot of emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what one thing I really definitely love about it. How like you start thinking about it, and then it gets deeper and deeper, and then the comparison of it. I just love that part about it.
Yeah, we try to make what you call timeless epic music. We made that up.
Right.
Timeless epic music where it's us and it's coming out of our, you know, because I still make bad music. I've been rapping since I was 15. I got bad music. I got a couple tracks that after I listened to my mixtape, like, why did I even put that on there? It was better without it. So I'm like, I'm not perfect or whatever, but I try to make everything sound like, whoa, man, what's up with them horns, bro?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. Like, oh, I got what he just said. Like, it's crazy. That guy over there is like that. He got bars. I mean,
and that's honestly being the person that loves music so much. I'm not even gonna say hip hop, like music, period. You know what I'm saying? Being a person that loves music, period. It's the little stuff that counts in the music to me. So like how you just said, like how I was over during the music break, I was like, man, them horns is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And how over the music break, Bub, he caught a little bar that you said. Yeah. It's stuff like that. When I catch like that little bar, like, oh, did he just say that? That's what makes me stick to something. You know what I'm saying?
And wash hands.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my homie, we in the car and I'm playing it to my homeboys and they just busted out rolling when I said that. They was like, man, that's very clever. I'm like, whatever. Yeah. I wrote that whole verse in like 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That whole verse in 4 minutes. It was just so when you feel it like that, it come out easy. When you you know, my first like album or two, first one I kind of sounded like DMX. The second one I kind of sounded like Mims or something. You know what I'm saying? But afterwards, I'm like, man, just do you. If you ever I don't care about getting famous, bro. I just want to make music. Go home to my family. I'm a family man. I'd rather go home. My kids yell every time I go, Daddy, I'm the best person in the world to them, bro. I can care less about being famous and all that, but I do want people to hear my music. You know what I'm saying?
So with you saying that, what is the writing process like? Who makes the decisions? Like who writes the hooks? Who writes the bridges? Who comes up with the schemes or
just the funky is.
Yeah,
the
treatment for
it
the
depends.
Yeah, man, it flows back and forth.
Like a lot.
Like Seven do things his way, I do things my way, and it's real cool because when we actually come together, those two approaches to the music are
for some reason it matches.
Yeah, so for example, I may be listening to a beat and I may decide I want to sing a hook, and then go ahead and sing him the hook because he's normally like the first person that I bring things to, and then he'd be like, oh, hold on, let me throw a verse on that. I'll listen to his verse, that inspires me to write my verse. Now we in the studio and we got a song done.
Sometimes like the grittier parts where I'm like, man, I want you to snap, bro, because this dude be snapping. Most people, I'm telling you, when they see him walk in the booth, he's really mild. Hey, how you doing? The dude is a very, very smart. We thought he was gonna be a rocket scientist when we was in high school, for real, like dead serious. Like we thought maybe he was gonna be a senator or something like that or whatever. But when he snaps, bro, you look at him like, whoa, that came out of you. So it's a lot of grittiness come from me because I got that voice, but I get inspired by him though, for real. Like most of my favorite rappers are from Toledo, bro. Everybody know me from Facebook because I shoot out people that I don't even know, but if I see they bar game is serious, hey, salute.
I remember Alias gave me a song to listen to, and I forget the name, but I don't know if you remember the name of it, but you gave it to me, and I took it home and listened to that song, and I was like, you know what? And it was the first time I ever heard you rap, so I didn't know what you could do. I'm like, man, this dude ain't serious. Like, in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm not about to listen to this dude's song. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the negative things that you would think from your coworker telling you to listen to my song. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Man, I got home and listened. I said, what is this? Like, I literally, I kid you not, because the next day I told you, I played the song back 3 times. I said, no. It was stealing. It was stealing. I said, bruh. He was telling a story. The way he was telling the story, it was because my favorite storyteller in rap is Biggie. I feel like he's the best storyteller of all time. And I love storytelling rap. And I'm like, the way this dude was telling it, I'm like, let me rewind this. The way he was telling the story, it was so cold, man. I'm like, oh yeah, Corey really do his thing. And it was surprising, but it was refreshing at the same time. So I got a second what you talking about.
Waco.
I need what's it called? Stealing. I need to hear that then.
And you gotta hear Waco. He got a song called Waco.
Yeah, man. Like like this project that I got that's about to come out, man, like, to be honest with you, because of the fact that the project after this one is more experimental, I'm actually more excited about that one. But this next project is about to be epic, man. Like, there's just so many different ideas going on in that project, man. Like, a lot of the themes in it is just day-to-day themes. It's telling you to keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of more of that heartfelt music, but it got a little bit more of an edge than what I would normally do. You know what I'm saying? So Stealing, just to let y'all know about that one. With that one, it starts off as somebody that you done met from high school that you was kind of interested way back. You know what I'm saying? You see him after a few years done passed, and you're like, oh, okay. And then in this particular story, she was on some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wind up being a potential victim of
lobotomy or something like that.
Yeah, she was gonna take my organs.
Okay, now
Take my organs.
She pulled out the tube, and it was nuts, but it was like, what? Like, where did this
You gotta hear it,
go?
Because when I first heard it, I was like this.
It was so seamless. He was like, "What? Hold up!" Like, where did?
I definitely.
It was cool.
That.
But any final thoughts you want to leave them with on your album, on an upcoming project, on the state of the Misfit Orphanage before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just like to say, man, and people hear me say it on Facebook all the time, our team really works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mixtape, 23 songs. Misfit Orphanage, 24 songs. My next mixtape, 17 songs. His next mixtape, how many?
It's gonna be like 15
songs.
I'm recording like Gucci out
Blue
here.
Notes dropped me his that Sweet Life last night. It's one of my favorite albums I've ever heard out of Toledo, and it's the most mellowest, calmest album. That's our team. Big boy tracks, making over 50 G's a year, sitting at home making beats just online. When we dead serious, man. Like, people can love us, they can hate us, but we Misfit Orphanage. We can be just regular dudes that don't look like they rap. A gangster-looking dude that might sing on a track that he can't even sing, but I might do it because we like to go in there, have fun, do what we do. And I sprinkle a little Jesus in there just to give a message, and bang, bang.
What about you,
family man?
And family man, ASAP.
Most importantly.
What about you, Alias? Any final thoughts?
Man, like this is just the beginning. Like as far as this music, this is something that is never gonna die. I can't see myself retiring no time soon, you know. And then when I start like fading out, you're gonna see my daughters coming up. They gonna have their bar game up. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be singing or making beats or something like that, because it really is about the culture. It's not just about going in there and just doing this for the fun of it. It's really about the culture. Like Toledo hip hop is in my blood. That is something that I really want to represent, and I want to nurture. You know what I'm saying? If I don't leave nowhere else, Toledo hip hop is gonna be alright.
ASAP. 7 Outlaw everywhere.
7 Outlaw?
Yeah,
the number 7 or the word?
No, I can never be a number. I'm an individual. 7 Outlaw. You spell that all the way out in all caps.
Absolutely.
Because I'm loud.
And that's everywhere? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
Periscope, Facebook. I'm definitely
Black
on Facebook.
Planet?
I'm on Facebook right now.
Black Planet.
I'm not on Black Planet, Janelle. I'm not on Black Planet.
What about you, brother?
Hey, you can find me on SoundCloud at CORYMCVAY, Corey McVeigh. That's also the Facebook page. And then also, I got a video out, Unbreakable. You can find me on YouTube, Alias MacVeezy. That's ALEEUSMACVEEZY.
I'm on SoundCloud too. I did 68 songs solo by myself this year. That's all I want to say.
Woo.
And it's 7 Outlaw on SoundCloud as well?
Yeah, yep, definitely.
For sure.
Beautiful, man. We appreciate y'all coming through, bro.
No, we appreciate y'all.
And I'm sorry, Bloody Sundays is where at?
It's on Dat Piff.
Dat Piff?
Yep. Clubber Lang Volume 1 is on Dat Piff.
Okay.
Bloody Sunday, Bones and Microphone. You have to get that album. Like, do you have
Bloody
to?
Sunday,
Bloody Sunday, Bones and Microphone. It's a trilogy, so the next one's gonna be Bloody Sunday, something else. Okay. And so on and so forth.
All right, hey, y'all go get that, man. We had the Misfit Orphanage. We appreciate y'all for coming through, man. We're gonna get into another music break real quick. Give y'all a couple tracks to vibe to. We're gonna be back out to say our goodbyes.
And this is a real big vibe right here.
Full Effect Radio, man. WXCT 88.3, man. Don't go nowhere, please.